What up, fam? Today, I want to give some small stick welding tips, fam. 70-18, what I'm working on today. I got a couple more passes to finish this up, and then I'll figure out, answer some questions, see how everybody's doing. Look cold this on my side of town. So when you're capping it, remember, you are just putting welds across the surface. You've already filled the coupon in. If you are doing a groove test, you already filled the coupon in. What you're doing now is just capping it. So you want to make sure that the one thing you do before you start capping it, make sure your coupon is cooled down. Make sure it's cooled down some and it's not as hot from you putting all them passes in there. So this is a 1-inch coupon. So, you know, if you're running 90 to 100 and some amps on this thing can get pretty hot. So you don't want it to fall out on you or anything like that. So in between, you know, in between, I was, in my personal opinion, after jumping in there 3 or 4 times, I let it rest a little bit, then dive back into it. Just a little bit. Heat tends to dissipate off the steel pretty fast, so, you know, giving it a few minutes helps it a lot. Yeah, just giving it a few minutes help, you know, it helps you a lot. Brace yourself if you have to. I've been doing it for a while, so I have a pretty steady hand. Sometimes I use my shoulder. Sometimes I can just stick here and just go tight. So it's all on the individual, family. If you got a steady hand, that's fine. If you don't, brace some, hit some, lean on some, whatever you got to do to perform that good weld, fam. Yeah, that burned pretty good, fam. Pretty good. So with these, when you're doing your cap too, just for a rule of thumb, I wouldn't have no tie-ins. I start at the bottom and finish at the top. Eliminate any tie-ins to make the weld smooth as possible. I think that'll be a best situation for you versus you trying to tie in and mess up or have a hump or something in it. Okay. Yes, I'm using 70-18s, 330 seconds. Okay, now I like to have, you can go, now I shoot for a 90, like you can shoot for a 90 with a slight push. That's what I like to have, you know what I mean? But not extreme, but I shoot for the 90 and then with a slight drag or push or whatever, a slight drag, I guess you could say, yeah, slight drag. Honestly, fam, it all depends on the individual. I know people who are great welders who have learned on the job, and I know people who are great welders who have went to school, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? People who went to school and they wasn't good welders. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it's all based on the individual and who's teaching you, who you getting the information from. So it all, you know, it all depends. You get the math, but not all the time though, fam. Everybody don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I have people in and everybody don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, and two, I can say this. It depends on, you know, it depends on your character, family, what type of individual you are. Like I'm literally gonna tell you, I wouldn't say just go to school, because that'll be a lie. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell you that, because I have been around plenty of people who have never went to school and got their own rigs and businesses and all type of stuff. So I wouldn't tell you that. I tell you to do what, you know, do what you feel that you need to do. Nah, it doesn't take long to get experience on the job. It all depends on the job or the company. Yeah, a lot of shops only use MIG welding now, because that's what they do. So, in my personal opinion, it literally, fam, like I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like it depends on the shop you go to, because the shop that I went to when I got out of prison, we was doing 2 processes. Let me see. Yeah, we was doing 3 processes. Hold up. Yes, we was doing 3. We was doing TIG, pipe, TIGging, stick, and flux core. We did flux core everything in the shop, and then we went in the field and put things up. 100% what you said, fam. You a living witness. All gone. No, I have never worked in Louisiana before. Never. Actually, man, you know what? I've never been to Louisiana before. I'm trying to think if I've been like close by Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana. I had never been to Louisiana. Like, maybe I'm trying to think. Have I? Nah. Like I haven't went there and kicked it or know anyone. Like, oh yeah, I know some people from there. You know, my family migrated from Louisiana into Eudora, Arkansas. That's where my dad's family came from. Advice for uphill vertical undercut: your travel speed, slow down, and make sure your amperage is set right. No, I haven't been to Houston neither, fam, and that's on my bucket list as well. I just worked on this one. Like I say, we just practicing here, and I'm about to get ready to run another one here. I haven't put no Y wheel or nothing on it. We just using the Y brush right now and just getting it in. Man, fam, I don't know where you located, fam. There's a lot of opportunities out here. No, I'm using 1/8 inch 330. I'm using 3/32. I'm sorry. 7018. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! I'm saving my short one so I can come back and use these, because I'm literally just capping. You know, I don't want no tie-ins. Salute, salute. What you said? It's all based on the materials you are using and the rod diameter size. All of that helps you determine on the heat. So each rod have a low and a top on what they operate on. So normally that'll help you get a rule of thumb on what you should set your amperage up. You can set it at the lowest and then start creeping up 5 to 10 at a time until you get it to your desired setting. Okay, okay. Today has been a day, family. I got a lot going on. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you wonder, you know. And you know, I like to tell people, man, I'm real just like anybody else. You know, we all go through life. We go through problems. We go through this, you know. And family, sometimes you literally have to take some time to yourself and to regroup. Because sometimes, you know, life is what it is, fam. Life is real on everybody. So, you know, I try to come here and motivate people, man. Even, hey, fam, even when I don't even feel motivated, fam, I come here and motivate you because it helps me. When I really don't be wanting to do it, I do it anyway, fam, and it tends to help me with what I'm going through. It is right now. It's a little cool right now. It ain't like freezing, but it's cold. It's, shoot, this morning, it was probably 35 this morning, I think, when I got up and finally moved around. Thanks, fam. Thanks, fam. I appreciate that. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. I love to say plumbers is one of the fists. You know, I love to say we need to learn the fist trades. It's 5. You hit hard with that fist. Welding, plumbing, electrical, carpentry, HVAC. Woo, boy, we come together. We got a team right there, fam. That's a mean team right there, fam. You know what, fam? The more you do it, the easier it becomes too, fam. Like when I help my students, they be like, man, you make it look easy. Then when I show them and they get the whole concept, they was like, oh, I get it now. You know, now they flossing a little bit. I got my guy, he going vertical with one hand. Check this out. And somebody, nice ones, you know what I mean? But at first, when you start, you get a little discouraged. But the more you dive into it, and my goal is to build your confidence up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lead you wrong, but I'm not going to criticize everything you do wrong because you never did this before. You know what I'm saying? What do I look like? Yelling at a baby that was just born and say, I don't know why you ain't eating and walking and putting your own stuff on. I'd be a retard. They need to lock me up if I'm do some shit like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm actually, this is a 1-inch coupon, so we're going to go uphill on that. I just finished. I'm about to get ready to dive into it then. So with this, I'm just running straight. I don't do no manipulation. The only time I do manipulation is when I'm doing my hot pass and my root pass. The rest of it, I run straight stringers. Woo! It's a hot one, fam. What, uphill your biggest struggle? Fam, just watch your heat and practice. Keep running them. and watch your puddle. Remember this, your gap, keep it real tight. Your angle, your travel. You get those 3 things locked down and you paying attention to the puddle, fam, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be as hard as you think it is gonna be. It's really gonna be a lot easier. But it always look a little frustrating when you're getting started. Now, I just want to say this. Don't worry about when, the main thing when you're going uphill, and it is a process to remember, because you pushing in and up. So you going like, so you have to get that motion down because you will be doing that a while. So it takes a little practice though, fam. But you can get it though. Right now I'm using, it all depends on what rod size I'm using. I'm just pushing it. Well, pulling it, I guess. Yeah, I'm pulling it. Yeah, I'm pulling it. Yes, keep that in mind, fam. Keep that in mind. Those 3 things right there, you'll be fine. And that weight I want to stay in there. Woo! Y'all see that? A skeleton, they falling off. Them skeleton tail falling off. I don't have any 6013s, but I do have some 6010s. So next time I do my stick welding video, once I finish this one, my next one I'll be working on some 6010s. We'll be using 6010s. Yes, I can weld pipe if you'll send me some pipe. I don't have any, fam. All we do is structural stuff, and this is the Goodwill Academy, so you know they believe in donations. So if we don't got certain things, we ain't got it. That's what it is. Haven't used that one, fam. With the 6010, fam, it's all about whipping it. It's all about making sure you got the proper heat and keeping it tight. And if you're doing pipe, you just want to make sure you're pointing that rod in the center of the rod. So if the pipe is like this, you want to go like this here. You want to have that arc pointing in the center. Keep that in mind. I'm using my favorite rod right now, 7018. I love the 332nd. I like 1/8 inch too when I'm doing big things, but I love the 332nd because I can control the heat too. So I love 332nd and the 7018. Yeah, I'll show it to you. That's the last one I did. I ain't really brush it off any. The figure 8 pattern to be more for like a cap. I do zigzags. I have did figure 8s. But I like the zigzag with my cap, really. Your travel speed, your gap, and your angle. I got them working on some flux core. We're working on flux core now. I got them working on some flux core right now too. And remember this tip. Always weld on the toe of your previous weld. That's how you cut that weld in half to actually stack the bead. You don't want to have a bead and then you got a gap in between the two that you just did. That's not good. You want to make sure that you ride the toe of that weld and cut that weld 50 to 75%. Oh, man, I appreciate that, fam. Thanks for checking in, fam. You've been following me for a while, man. I appreciate the love and support. Man, the more we learn, fam, the more we earn, fam. So I'm glad you dived into it. I really am. I got introduced at 17, and I'm 43 years old. I'm just running straight stringers right now, fam. Oh, man, my goal is to start doing more. Because I literally don't do it like, I'm really a private person, man. You know what I mean? Like when I be in class and messing around, but I really don't be going on live as much that I should, but I am going to start doing it more though, honestly. I'm trying to, through the week right now, I'm trying Monday through Friday, or at least Monday through Thursday for sure. I'm trying to go live from at least 4 o'clock to 5, something like that, or 3:30 to 4:30, something like that. Try to do an hour, 45 minutes or so. I'm gonna get it, get better at going live more and just let it stream while we doing certain classes. But I try to engage and answer any questions too. But I'm going to have some when we just screaming the classes. Hey, man, that's the best blessing for your father to give you a trade like that. Salute you, your dad, man. I'm doing a 1-inch, 6-inch coupon. 70-18 all the way out with a backing strip. I had a 1/4-inch opening. Tips to prevent undercut. Your travel speed, slow down, and make sure you got the proper settings. If you go slow enough, I'm welding with a Miller Matic 255. And if you go slow enough, the weld will fill in the craters as you cut the metal. It'll kind of fill it in. But if you go too fast, it'll leave a gouge down the side. So, you want to try to prevent that by just slowing down and making sure you got the proper amperage. Honestly, fam, I do it all. I'm a combination of welder, fam, but I like stick welding and flow score welding and MIG welding, actually, because I build a lot of products. So that just has made me a lot of money on a personal note. TIGging, I like TIGging too, but TIGging, I have made money with TIGging. A lot of like doing, stainless pipe and structural stuff, aluminum. But it's clean. But I think I enjoy the fabrication, fam. I'm a fabricator and a fitter, fam, and a welder. So I just enjoy making stuff, fam. Big, heavy duty. You know what I mean? Like I love making ornamental things to things we got to have stupid cranes to pick up. You know what I mean? It all depends on what they do, fam. The price can vary, honestly. The price varies. Your cap is always your last finishing touches. Your last few beads after you have filled the full coupon up. That was a good one. Let me grab. That was a good burn. Grab some. Hey fam, we're gonna clean this one up with the wire brush just to knock the slag off of it and kind of straighten it up a little bit. Let y'all see this. Let me grab my, hopefully y'all can see it. I'm gonna grab my light too. No undercut. And you just tying the beads in. And the more you do it, fam, the better you get at it. And like I say, this is a 1-inch coupon. Yes, sir. Thanks for checking in with me. Hey, I actually, yes, I have a few videos, and I had a welding lens. I broke another one, but I actually about to order me a camera setup so I can start doing that. But I'm gonna have me one soon, so I am gonna have it where once I'm welding, it'll be able to kind of show you what I'm doing versus having it so bright. I'm working on it though, fam. I am working on it. Yeah, MIG welding is a good process, fam. I enjoy MIG welding, like I say, especially making things. Most seasoned welders will say MIG welders ain't really welders. They'll call them wire monkeys and different stuff. Me personally, fam, if you can weld, you can weld. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? I don't get caught up in all that. I can do it all. I learned it so I can be able to hold my own. I done stood with the best of them. So, you know, it all depends. I had met great welders that wasn't fabricators. And I would rather be a great fabricator than just a welder alone. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just a welder alone, a lot of times you're going to got to work for somebody. If you're a good fabricator, you ain't got to work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like it. Yes, it is. It's a good skill, but it can be dangerous just like anything. Getting in your car, driving to the grocery store can be dangerous. Hey, we got to die anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is what I'm doing right here, fam. The main thing I would say is to make sure you use at least 2 rods when you're doing your root pass. Make sure you hesitate up on the wall. So say if you are using an 1/8 rod, I would go up on the wall about an 1/8 inch and hesitate. Make sure you break that wall down and blend it into that backing strip. So you want to use at least 2 rods. Then on your hot pass, I would go and do it again. So instead of running just a stringer here, a stringer there, weave your hot pass slightly because it ain't gonna be a real weave. It's like maybe the size of 2 rods. You barely moving it, and then start stringing it out all the way out, fam. That's how I like to do it. It builds the plate up some. Don't allow the plate to get too hot. Once you get it filled up and you get ready to cap it, allow the plate to rest. Allow it to literally. Before you cap it, you want to get it where you can literally touch it a little bit. Where you can touch it without burning you. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. It's like, okay, it's just warm, but it ain't hot. Then start doing your cap. Cause it just makes it lay in smoother. It'll just be better, fam. Cause the heat tends to do some crazy stuff sometimes. Okay. Oh man, older person. You ain't older. I've been teaching people 45, 60, 59. What you talking about, man? You about to get into this stuff? You 30, about to get in? What my guy said, yeah, it's never too late. I'm gonna tell you something, fam. You know, as long as you're breathing and you are physically able, do what you got to do, fam, to change your life. But with anything you learn, there's gonna be a struggle. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a struggle. Salute, appreciate it. Man, I don't even know what you mean, a hog trap. It all depends on what type of metal you're using, but I like 7018 because it's flexible. And you know what I mean? It got alloys in it, so I would use a 7018 if you're using the rod. Yeah, what you said, it's in the struggle, fam. The struggle is real. You cannot deny the struggle, fam. It is what it is. Hey, good thing, fam. I actually got them working on 3G and 4G flux core uphill and overhead. Here in Little Rock, we got a company that's starting our welders out at 60. Man, you can make over 60K starting out. No brainer. That means there's a lot of good overtime. But starting out of school, out of 16 weeks, and then you was making minimum wage or maybe a couple dollars more, and you can turn it into a career like that, fam, that's a game changer. And all they doing is flux core uphill, overhead, and fitting. You can come in and win. The what test? What test you talking about? What is that, TSA? Stay on it, fam. Learn all you can. Get on your grind. Yes, with lexicon. What you said, what he said, what he said. Yes, mess with them, fam. To me personally, you can't lose if you got someone that's willing to help you grow. So I would say even if you fall out of school, you still want to find a company that helps you grow. I have talked to companies that said they want people with 5 years experience, but they can't keep nobody. I wonder why. Because once they get there with 5 and 10 years experience and they see what your company is like, they gone. You got a better chance at a newbie. You know, he gonna stick around longer. You can go side to side if you kind of weaving a little bit, but I go straight. Yeah, it's okay to struggle at any age, fam. You ain't never did it before. Anytime you learning something new, fam, it's gonna be a process. You cannot skip the processes. Salute, thanks for the love. You cannot skip the processes in welding. There's no such thing as I'm in kindergarten. I didn't learn all the way to the 5th grade. It don't work like that with this. You got to go through every stage. You get what I'm saying? Now, you might be good where you passing stages fast, but you got to experience every stage, fam. Yeah, it's a lot of them. Like I said, I have talked to several that call me, and they want people with a lot of experience and this and this. And I'm thinking, like, why would a person come there if you tell me you can't keep them once they know about your company and their experience? Any experienced person isn't going to take no bullshit. You'll do better with a person just getting started. They might endure a little bit because they want to learn. So you'll probably end up getting a better person like that than a person that's seasoned like me walk in. As soon as he sniffs some bullshit, he gone. You feel me? Keep on going, fam. You got it. Do both, fam. You're going to do a lot of MIG welding on the old cars. You're going to do more MIG welding than TIG welding. Unless there's a lot of stainless you're working on. Fam, just hey, be patient, take your time. Them YouTube videos help a lot. It's good to watch if you can find a video that's doing exactly what you're working on, watch that and then dive into the booth. Or get the book and read certain things, or watch the posters and they'll tell you the angles and this, and then dive back into the booth. You're just gonna have to you're gonna have to put the work in, fam. Ain't no such thing as me giving you a cheat code. Ain't no cheat code. I can only give you the codes to help improve your skills, but ain't no cheat codes, fam. In my personal opinion, no. If you're gonna do a 2, you might well go and get a engineer degree. The 4 be better than the 2. If you're gonna do the 2, you might well do 16 weeks, 6 months somewhere. You're gonna make more money and you're gonna be able to get right into the trade versus them stretching it out over time so they can get the money from you. Because that's what most colleges do. Salute, fam. Hey, man, I try to keep it 100, fam. That's the only way I know how to give it to you, fam. That's why I say I'm not real. I'm kind of a private person. I don't really go live a lot or be all on social media because I'm real, fam. I don't bite my tongue. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is. Even all my students know, but I'm a good person, though. I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to bite my tongue at all, period. Can I explain what? What you talking about? Okay, you did some spot welding. I appreciate it, fam. I appreciate it. Like I say, my goal was just honestly to come in today and give y'all a couple tips on this. We done finished it up. It turned out good. And as you see, it was just a scrap coupon. I'm gonna actually make another one, and we'll do another one, a different version, and we'll work on some 60-10 roots and fillets. So we'll do some of that next time. You don't run it downhill because 7018 has a lot of alloys in it, and that slag is real fluent. It's like fluently. So if you tried to run it downhill, you could do it, but the slag will run inside of the weld, and you will trap slag in the weld. Even though you might do it and the weld might look decent, it doesn't mean it ain't slag under there. That weld gonna have some, it won't be as strong of a weld if you go uphill. It won't have any trash in it. No problem, fam. I'm glad I can help you. Oh, the school of engineering. So to me personally, going to a college for a 2-year associate's degree, to me, it's a waste of time, in my personal opinion. If you're gonna go for the 4-year. You get the engineering, there's more money, and you can, be an engineer or a PhD. But just a 2-year associate's weld degree, I went to a combinational. It was a combinational program, so it was like 9 months. Took us about 14 months because there were a lot of breaks and stuff in it, but like a 9-month program. And we got everything we needed, fam, in that 9 months. And I have seen people that took the 2 years that wasn't advanced as we was. I have met a lot of people that took it and wasn't advanced. So they stretch it out, fam. They stretch it out so they can make money. So in my personal opinion, you do better in a smaller setting or going and learn exactly what you want to learn than going to, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Now, some might beg the difference if you're trying to do certain things and they want a college degree. I get it, but this is welding, fam. You know what I mean? If you ain't gonna teach it, be a CWI or engineer, run. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what you want to do. You see what he said there? You said he doing a 2-year. Y'all move high, slow. Very slow. Yes, they have, well, not colleges, but you go. I have. See, I teach and I have my own business, so I teach privately as well. So you can find you somebody that have their own business or their own private school, or they can teach you. So you can find someone, a private company or a private tutor or whatever. You know what I mean? That'll probably be some good tips, because a tutor can give you the game and you ain't got to spend as much money as you would at a college. You know what I mean? And you can get the game faster. So it all depends on how you want to get it. Strike it like a match, fam. I'm gonna tell you, if you got to go buy, this is what I would do. Because I had a student, a female student, and she did something, and it was amazing. I got to share it with you because I even liked it. She went and bought a box of long matches. You know the ones for fireplaces? The matches like this long. It's like an inch long for fireplaces and stuff. Get those box of matches. They ain't real expensive. But if you touch the match like this, it's not gonna strike. You literally got to flick it. That's the same way you do with that welder rod. So if you get that box of matches, you just flick them, hold them at an angle, and you burn all of them. By the time you come back to the booth, you're gonna be able to strike that rod. I taught a 60-year-old woman how to do it. She practiced that at home, came back in, kicked ass, man. She got her uphill 3G certs. 60 years old. And she did it. I didn't do it. So, hey, anything is possible. Man, I haven't did a lot of thin wall pipe, but honestly, it's going to all be based on your heat and your settings, fam. Make sure you can control it. No, I'm a certified welding instructor and I'm a business owner. I'm an LLC and a corporation. S-corp, but for me to do the CWI, to me, a CWI isn't beneficial. It's just more work for what, for me. You know what I mean? I enjoy staying in my lane, and then, like I say, I don't think like I gotta work to get this check. I know I gotta get a check and allow that money to work for me. So I don't believe in doing anything. Like if it was for a job, I had jobs try to send me to go be a CWI, and I could have went and did it and got more money through jobs. But I don't like jobs, me personally. Like I like doing my own thing. So that's why I'm doing my own thing. So I love to teach and I love to fabricate and invest my money, fam. That's what I do. Now to each his own, but that's why I'm an entrepreneur. And when people come to my class, I give them a different approach of welding. So we can't reinvent the wheel, so most people ain't born with money. So those who enter the class, we got to figure out how to get the bag. So we're going to use welding. We're going to learn it. We're going to use that to get the bag. And then your dreams and aspirations and things you really want to learn to do or you want to do, then you use that welding money, learn how to do that, invest in that, and allow that money to keep making you money, fam. Because I'm going to tell you something. We get tired, fam. We get tired. I'm tired now. You get sleepy. You get hungry. You go through some things. But money don't do none of that. It don't complain, don't get tired. You can talk bad to it, it ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Money just works. So the best thing for us to do, fam, in my personal opinion, get the bag by welding. Learn how to do it. It's a passion to pass it down too. But get the money from welding and invest that. Started buying real estate, investing in some things so that money can make you more money. That'll be my my last advice I can give you for the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, that to me will be worth it. The welding engineer, now that'll be worth it. That's worth it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go to school for something, I would do that before I went to 2 years just regular learn how to weld. Fam, it's a gift, fam. As soon as I went in welding school, as I was in it, I was teaching. He was using me to help other people because I was getting it so good and I just knew how to teach. As soon as I got out the program, the guy hired me to be his clerk so I can start helping with the other students and start passing out supplies and doing things. So it's been in me, fam. You know what I mean? You know what they say? If it's in me and not on me, fam. Honestly. Okay, that might not be bad, fam. Let me know about that. Check into it. Let me know. Yeah, fun and good money. It's a new world. It is, fam. Salute, salute, man. Glad he taught you and glad you own it. Get into the bag, fam. I'm glad you are. Thanks for the shares. Woo! What you said when you cashed that first big check, huh? Yes. Well, fam, I gotta let y'all go. My time has expired. It's knocking on 5, and I gotta get out of here at least. I tried a couple minutes before 5. I should have been gone, but it's 4:58. So I appreciate everybody checking in with me, fam. Hey, man, y'all be blessed, continue to prosper. Stay on the grind, stay on the grind. If you have any further questions, fam, you want to send me some pictures or anything like that, it's Your Welding Coach on Instagram. You can inbox me videos and pictures on Instagram. And check out my YouTube in the bio. If y'all haven't subscribed or liked it yet, check the link out in the bio. Go like my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build it up too. So, hey, we're going to keep getting our hog on. And y'all be blessed, fam. I'm out.